Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Lapse the Greek, and today we're continuing Brave? No. We're continuing Lapse. I'm used to saying Brave Danganronpa, so I want to say, Danganronpa. We're continuing Danganronpa Lapse. This is episode 2 of the prologue. Last time we started the game, so we met our protagonist, Echo Pine, who apparently doesn't have a talent, or he doesn't know what his talent is. We met our friend, Ashley Westbridge, who will be dying. I am certain of that. She will be dying. We also met Art, who is the ultimate golfer. We met Missy, who is the ultimate tactician. We met Sei, who is the ultimate watchmaker, and Cyrus, who is the ultimate charisma, whatever that means. And now we are in the theater, and we have these three fine people to talk to. So let's talk with the white-haired student first. He looks like the most edgy one. So, about the painting, I think I do see the elephant. No need to feign understanding. I am quite self-assured that the painter's intention was to illustrate an elephant, as abstract as it appears. I think it is the dog. Yeah, I do see the dog now. I think it is the same as painting from Year to Die, from 999. Yeah, I think it's the dog. Despite being told what the subject was, I couldn't make out anything within the shapes. I can see the dog here, because this is like the mouth, the eye with the ear. This is the dog right there. This is it. So, do you have an eye for this kind of thing? An eye for abstract art? What that means, my friends. I'm not an ultimate artist. I am the ultimate opera singer. What? Okay. Oh, pause. Brother, pause. Hello? Although there is a rhetoric stating the idea that the author is dead, so my interpretation is just as valid, since interpreting is an art form as well. Therefore, what I do as performer could be an extension of that rhetoric, being as I am encompassing a written character on stage, acting and projecting the subject and subject's emotions, while utilizing my own interpretation of the experience. Okay, brother is ranting a lot. I thought he was gonna be a poet or something. Right. But where are my manners? Forte solo. Charmed, I'm sure. Forte. Okay. So the names are very interesting, I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of Short Hopes, which is just code names. Where it's like, I'm solo. Alright. Let's see the apron wearing students. She seems like the mom friend. Maybe it's because she has the mom cat. That means that she's probably gonna die, but yeah. Pandora Esper, nice to meet you. Pandora, Greek name. Likewise, I'm Echo Pine. Echo Pine, I hope we get along. So, I was informed that this little group of students is composed of students that have ultimate titles. Talents, sorry. Did you have to happen a title of some sort? Oh, she's the baker. That makes sense. Yeah, she's the ultimate mother, I guess. She has the mom card, right? I'm sorry, she has it. And yourself? It's Pandora Esper, I think, because he has a tone there. About that, I don't seem to know. I don't think I have one, if I'm being honest. That's no matter. It doesn't make you any more or less of a person. So, what do you think the painting is? I'm not really sure myself, but for something as ambiguous as that, it can be whatever the viewer wants it to be. N'est-ce pas? So she's French, she's not Greek. I lied. I suppose so. Perhaps it isn't the subject of this piece that is most important, but rather, it is the emotions it conveys to the individual. Black and white are quite striking colors to work with, are they not? There's a lot of symbolism behind those two symbol colors. We're really focused on the art part there. Alright, Pandora. Well, let's see what the dark-haired student has to say. Is he the poet? So, about the painting, I think I do see the dog. Brother, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, I see the elephant. Yeah, I said, you fucking two-faced snake. You don't have to lie. I don't care about what it is. In fact, I don't even know what the painting is either. So I made something up. No, I think it is the dog. A dog is an easy thing to imagine. It's just a practice of pareidolia. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah. The act of perceiving a subject or significance where there is no meaningful interpretation. For example, seeing objects in clouds formation, or hearing indistinct voices in random noises. And in this case, seeing a dog in an abstract painting. Dogs are common enough animals, yeah? Who doesn't like to think about dogs? I can't speak. I think it is a dog regardless, though. Isn't it a little cruel to make something up when he's not so intense about it? I just wanted him to explain why he saw what he did, but he truly wouldn't. So much for friendly discussion. I don't know, this guy looks like a rage baiter. He's like, what? You have an open title, or you can't remember. I'm Lyle Termina, the ultimate puzzle master. He's the ultimate puzzle master. That does not mean that's not suspicious at all. A connoisseur of word puzzles, block puzzles, escape room puzzles, the like. Lyle Termina. Oh boy. So we have a game master. Clearly, that's not gonna be suspicious. I think he's gonna be a red herring. I don't think he's. I'm back. I don't think he is truly gonna be, you know, the mastermind. Now, if you don't mind. Oh. Alright. I guess that's it. The bro just dipped. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna leave. Bye. Phew. Forta and Lyle were kind of intense, huh? I'll say, I never really had a sharp eye for art, so what they were talking about is beyond me. And Pandora is, brave for trying to calm them down. It takes a certain kind of person to want to intervene when things get heated, huh? Yeah, he does take a certain... Whoa, what the fuck? Guess we're leaving again? I guess, we're only missing Cannon, right? I think there's 11 characters here. I don't think there's any other thing that we haven't visited. After wandering on the first floor, Ashley and I paused in the living quarters halfway to gather our thoughts. So those are... Okay, yeah, so it has to be just Cannon left. So we have 11 characters. It is a small cast, but if it's only 3 chapters, I guess it works. That means we're gonna have 5 survivors out of these 11 characters. I wonder which ones are gonna be. So those are all the available locations on this floor. I guess the rooms are interesting enough, but more importantly, I wonder just how many other students there are. Yeah, so just count. I guess we'll just count the doors. I don't know, I wasn't able to do that though. I was like, what, bitch? You never told me this! Huh? Well, it just never came up. I knew a lot of people before you who didn't particularly care for how much time I'd spent at the stables and racetracks, so I just stopped bringing it up. Besides, it's just easier to tell people I tend to horses. So what does being an ultimate double jockey imply? Come on, Echo. I don't want to bore you with superficial numbers. I'll just say my win percentage is 44% and top 3 percentage is 84. So how are you the ultimate? The horse girl. Yeah, like your cat Applejack. Of course you remember Applejack. Wait, what? We haven't met Cannon though. Oh, what the fuck? It is now 9 AM. The second floor amenities are now open and will stay open until 7 PM. So the second floor opens and closes? Second floor? So, Ashley's just the tallest person here, I guess. Oh, Ashley and Echo. Would you like to visit the second floor with me? I didn't see the second floor on the map. Huh? What? You're in luck. I made some croissants earlier. Here, help yourself. For now, I will trust this. But later, when there might be poison, I will not. I don't know. I won't be trusting this. Oh, that's nice. We get a CG here. Brother is tiny. Are they all French? Is this a French game? Because Pandora has the French thing and she did speak French earlier. And then Ashley also spoke French. But Wesley Westbridge is not a French name though. I guess she just knows some French, it's just using it because like, well, Pandora is French, she will appreciate that, I guess. Maybe. Then look at people's faces when they smell delectably fresh bread coming out of the oven. The warm fuzzy feeling you get when you eat your favorite food. Such a feeling is priceless. Stop talking about food, brother, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I have to wait. I like the art. It's a unique style. It's not the DR style, but I do like the art style. I think it's cute. Which might be bad for a killing game. We'll see. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I noticed you two are quite close. Have you met before? Probably your best friend, but doesn't know that you were an ultimate? That's kinda... Yikes. That's kinda bad. I don't know. It's kinda bad. Hey, how could you say that? I'm just looking out for you. I kid, of course. I really appreciate your concern, but you should think about yourself sometimes, too. Yeah, she's low dead. Which is bad, because she's like the only tall person here. So, you know. Why don't we get going? No worries, shall we? I'll be doing some water. I guess Cannon is gonna be on the second floor. Hey, Pandora, did you meet anyone else this morning? Anyone else? I can't say that I have. So far, I've only been acquainted with you two, Forte and Lyle. Oh, sorry. I thought you might have run into a few others like we have. Damn. She was occupied with babysitting the other two guys? Alright. Nah, I would not be doing that. No, not at all. It's fascinating, honestly. You're sweet, Echo. Perhaps I'll invite you to help me tomorrow morning. Hope you're awake at 4:30 AM. Nope. Nope. I will not. I will be sleeping. I will be snoozing. 4:30, I am seeing my second dream of the night. Well, it's not a kiosk here. So I guess I count the base floor as the first floor. That's so weird, though. I don't know why they do that. Alright, so we got the Jazz Club. Alright, we have the Jazz Club. The Climbing Center. Spa Lounge. And the Atrium. What's the Atrium? What kind of mansion has a climbing center in it? Maybe the owner is an eccentric rock climber? I can speak. My voice is dying. I think the assortment of activities is presented to cater to the unique talents of various students. In fact, the kitchen pantry has a wealth of resources. I was quite surprised to find such fresh and rare ingredients. Did we find the ultimate kitchen hand? Is that supposed to be canon? What the fuck? Noises upstairs. Where to first? Damn. Guess we have to pick. I will be a good friend, and I will listen to Ashley, and I will do this patch. Imagine I'll do the Spa Lounge. I'll do the Climbing Center, since Ashley wants that. Well, there's more than just 11 cactus. Whoa! Yeah, that is a Climbing Center, alright. I can see someone dying from this. Is that weird to say? I think someone's gonna be dragged by the ropes, either hanged or just dropped to die. Just my just my idea here. Whoa, this place is huge. I can't imagine how anyone gets up there. The world is certainly full of interesting people and talents. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's gonna be a motto here for the killing game. That's for sure. I'm an athlete, but I can't say I excel here. I don't really have a good tolerance for heights. Yeah, same. Don't get me close to those. Nuh-uh. I was raised in the countryside on a farm, so it probably came to me like a second nature. As a child, going to the racetracks with my family was honestly just another errand. That is, I didn't let me ride the horses myself. We're getting a lot of trauma dump here with the family. It's not trauma dump, it's just info dump. But I don't know. I'm like, actually, it's probably gonna die like first. Echo, you're an incredible person too. The light labels deter you from speaking to us as anything but your peers. Yeah, Echo. Don't think too much about the tile stuff. We're still people, you know. Brother, you might be an ultimate too. You don't know. You might be the ultimate detective. So are we the ultimate question mark? Is that what it is? Are we gonna find Canon in this spot? She's like, ah, yes, that's the stuff. I feel like Canon has to be the antagonist because she's just gone. She's nowhere to be seen. We saw her first, disappeared. I'd love to spend some time here. Well, you can if you want. There's still like plenty of time. But another thing about it, are facilities like this meant to be self-run by the residing students? By the residing students, sorry. Hey, you might be right. There are all these little specialized rooms with all sorts of specific equipment. If you consider my talent in arts, there might be a racetrack or golf course outside, along with other outdoor recreation talents like angling or skiing. Angling and skiing is very specific. Also, I don't think there's an outside, my dear Ashley. I don't think there is. Just from a glance, I figured the study was just a library, but I suppose there are resources there as well. Yeah, we did find that part. Je ne sais pas. That's not what she said, but that reminded me of the song. How many guys and girls do we have so far? Let me think. We have Echo, Art, Cyrus, Lyle, and what's his name? I forgot the last guy. Forte. So we got 5 guys. I was gonna say 6. We have 5 guys, and we have Ashley, Missy, Pandora, Say, and Canon? Am I missing one character? I'm not counting someone. Hold on. Because we're 11 characters, right? Am I crazy? Are we not 11? Are we 10? We have Echo, Ashley. It was the first 2. And then we met Art and Missy. Then we met Say and Cyrus. So it's 6. Then we met... Oh no, there's 10. I lied. There's not 11, there's 10 characters. So we're gonna have 4 survivors. Ooh. Okay. Alright, I see. Just putting in the hours, so to speak, huh? Perhaps we're just lucky enough to have been selected for this opportunity to meet others cut of the same cloth, right? Well, you guys. Not me. Not me. I was just there. So we're gonna find Canon in the jazz club, just rocking it. Imagine, like, yeah, let's go. I don't see anyone here. Let's see if she's a pianist. A pretty classy atmosphere, huh? I wonder how many Ultimate Talents have toured this room for performances. Many, I'm sure. It's well kept among the rest of the rooms, so it'd be no surprise one would feel comfortable here. No, brother, no. Do you think I could be some kind of ultimate jazz performer or ultimate bartender? Brother. It's like, maybe I'm an ultimate. Maybe I'm something. Echo, at this point, just roll with the punches, brother. Just be a guy. It's fine. Have you ever handled an instrument before? Or mixed beverages? No, but who knows? I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'm something too. Maybe if I pick something up, I'll suddenly be stricken with an ultimate talent revelation and play like a pro. Cyrus said maybe it's an innate trait waiting to be discovered. It just occurred to me that perhaps these rooms aren't just for students with existing skills, but they can also be a sandbox for budding talents. You know what? Yeah, fair. That could be the case. I didn't think of it, but maybe. Let's see you play. Oh, brother, no. Leave the piano alone. Yikes. How about this cello? Oh, no. Well, we are seeing CGs, I guess. It's not gonna go well. And then? Yep. Oh. Yep. It was not good. Pandora, why are you laughing at me, bitch? That was really bad. Yeah. Maybe you're not meant to do that stuff. Yeah, I guess that's not it, huh? It's fine. It's okay. Don't despair. Dun dun dun. She said the word. You just haven't found it yet. Yeah, Echo. Not just anyone can handle an instrument. I mean, I thought that thing was supposed to be played like a giant guitar. Actually, you are a horse girl, you imagine? I've seen performance before, so I just imitated what I saw. Ah, that makes sense. Listen, we're going to find out what your talent is. If we have to play 100 instruments poorly, at least we know we're one step closer to reaching our goal. You're not living either. Maybe Pandora's gonna be the side protagonist after she actually dies, who knows. Though she's she's too much of a mom friend, and she has a mom cut. That means that she's also gonna be dying, I think. We left the Jazz Club. Alright. We're gonna find the Atrium now. Oh. Hello there. Having a fulfilling time exploring? Yeah, totally. It's fine, brother, it's fine. What's up with you? I thought you were already tired. There's still a lot to explore. Lyle, please. It isn't a race to make yourselves familiar with all the different rooms. I mean, maybe it is. For me, it is. I need to find everything. We still haven't met Canon, though. I don't know. Your attention, please. All students assemble in the second floor atrium for a special welcome ceremony. I haven't seen what the host is, actually. Good thing, I haven't noticed that part. What is... Oh, that's what an atrium is. Ah. That looks cool. Nice. Are the trees real or are they fake? We'll find out. Whoa! Oh, there's art again. Check this place out! Dang, wouldn't it be awesome if they had a mini golf set up in here? How cute would that be? Art, you'll find your art room at some point. Plenty cute. Oh, hello, Missy. Yeah, sure, whatever. Say like, please stay away. Oh, Canon is there. Alright, can I talk to Canon? Kind of a tiny class, huh? Only were 10 people. There were 10 of us, including myself. I had to whisper the same observation I made. It was true that our class was rather small. But were we really going to be doing any learning here? I considered calling a group of students a class was... hologram visual... What the... Okay. This is us, for we're tiny. This is a special announcement indicating the welcome of all present students. Okay, so we are 10 students. Okay. The Preservation Project Group would like to humbly welcome you all to provide a safe house. As you are well aware, this safe house has been sequestered off from the growing concerns of disaster. You need not worry any longer of those concerns here. So what happened outside, brother? As ultimate students, we provided you with the best amenities and environments to most efficiently cultivate your skills and talents and utter safety. So we are in the ultimate question mark, I guess. Okay. The apothegm. How do you... It sounds like the apothegm. I don't think that's what it's supposed to mean. I don't know. Awesome! Alright, calm down. Calm the fuck down. When is the killing game starting? I was excited, but a feeling of uncertainty stirred in the depths of my mind, suffocating my enthusiasm. Did I really belong here? As far as I knew, I wasn't an ultimate student. No intense talents, no masterful skills, not even interesting experiences. I started to feel sick with anxiety. Hey, Echo! I'm going to the spot with Pandora. Would you like to join us? Brother, do not miss this out. Do not fumble, I beg of you. Ah. Alright, Echo. Alright then. If you change your mind, you know where to find us. Brother, how did you fumble this? Ash, why didn't you tell me about your talent? She's gonna die, and the last thing you will remember is that you didn't go to the spy with her. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. I touched down the stairs, back to the first floor foyer. Ah, I guess that's where we're gonna meet Canon. No, she definitely has one. Oh. Oh, is she a cameraman? Or camera woman? Huh? How do you have a camera? What do you mean, how? I just thought we weren't disallowed our personal possessions. I didn't have anything in my room, and when I asked Ash, she said she didn't have anything in her either. I'm a photographer. I need my tools, don't I? Oh, so she's the ultimate photographer. Ah, she has to be the antagonist. So are you the ultimate photographer? Damn, she's like, I'm a hard bitch. Go on now, leave, kid. Now the picture that you just took, is it of me? Brother. Ah. Ooh, but she has the time though. The pictures at the time, that's gonna be important. Oh, she's so dying. Oh, she's so dying. This is... I know what you're thinking. It's a horrible picture of you. I know it is, because it's not a picture of you per se. Alright. I'm not a portrait photographer. I specialize in composition form called Rückenfig? What? Rückenfigure? I don't know, it's German. I don't know. Which translates literally to back figure in German. That is so random. So you just take people's backs as photographs? What? That is very specific. In truth, I wasn't. Canon did have an ultimate title after all. Brother, it's like, if that was the case, what was I doing here? My heart and mind were racing. Am I just an anomaly? Was this all a mistake? Did I accidentally take the spot an actual ultimate student was meant to take? No way. My voice croaked in desperation. Whoa, the camera lens? That's pretty cool. The students who were dexterous masters of their craft. The students whose charismatic aura reassured my averageness. The students who created nostalgia-inducing delights. And then there was me. The students who won races upon races with pure skill. And then there was me. A repulsion rose in my stomach. I felt my breath shorten, my chest tighten. Suddenly I felt weak. Hi. What's wrong with you? You're shaking. I barely heard Canon. I leaped for the front door. I needed to evacuate myself from the overbearing presence of the people who accomplished near impossible feats at such a young age. I couldn't. I can't compete. I don't belong here. But soon. Whoa! What the fuck? I was dead. I died. Imagine. I was now playing as Ashley's ghost. I was Ashley's ghostly buddy. I just died. That's it. The end. You're dead. Let me save the game because it's been a while since I've been playing. Oh, I didn't intend to do that. Yeah, okay. It's been 27 minutes, okay. I rarely opened my eyes. I was in bed, back in my personal room, so I guess you're not supposed to leave. We know that shit. I wonder what the host is gonna be like, or if there is gonna be a host. Or so I thought. Forte was reclining in love seats at the corner of this room, combing over what looked like sheets of music. Oh, so Forte picked us up? What? I was in Forte's room. You're awake. Why am I here, dog? Why do you bring me here? I graciously accepted the cup and gathered my thoughts. My right hand was tingling. After gaining my composure, I managed to croak out a question. Forte, what happened to me? Curious. That's what I would like to know. Huh? What do you mean? Well, after the whole the welcome announcement, I inspected the jazz club but was quickly interested in the venue. I went downstairs to retreat to my personal quarters for the afternoon, but was promptly stopped at the foot of the stairs by Canon. She said you collapsed at the foot of the foyer's front doors. Canon told me to keep an eye on you and quickly left. So Canon was just like, yep, you can just dump him in. But why you collapsed, she did not say. Yeah, I remember now. I was talking to Canon in the foyer, but I felt the need to escape, and was electrocuted when I grabbed the foyer door handle. Electrocuted? Yeah, that does not sound very good. Yeah, I was like, I mean, you can leave? Echo, it might not be my place to say, but you shouldn't feel a need to escape. We're all being generously treated with a safe location to relax in, away from danger. But what danger, though? That's the thing. What is the danger? You say that, but what is it? No, you don't understand. I don't have an ultimate talent like the rest of you. I don't have any skills or talents to offer the world. Be that as it may, you still are a peer who shouldn't feel outcast from the rest of the group. You must be with us for a reason. Yeah, I agree with Forte here. Come, the rest of the group is in the dining hall. I believe they're just starting dinner. Dinner? How long have I been asleep, bro? What? Huh? It was 10 a.m. earlier. Oh, hell no. I was asleep forever. Well, hey, there you are. Ari's like, what's wrong, buddy? What are you doing? Oh. Yeah, that would scare them, I guess. Folks, please, allow Echo to have a seat before bombarding any questions. Karen's like, I'm too edgy for this, fuck off. She's like, I don't want to sit with you guys. You're pissy. Sorry, Missy. Ashley wouldn't stop fretting in concerns to your well-being, so I took the liberty of getting a meal ready for you whenever you decide to come down. I didn't. Perhaps I was just lucky. Lucky? Or perhaps you're an ultimate tactician, you knew. Well, we're eating food, though. Conversation lightly touched on everyone's mutual awareness of the preservation project. It was a project in which ultimate students who signed up would be placed in the protective custody to preserve their skills to benefit the future. But what, though? Preserve the skills? For what? Similar stories of talent discovery arose. Certain students grew up in an environment where all they knew was a particular skill. Yet they still rose to super excel beyond wildest expectations. I, of course, had no place in the dialogue. Damn. I paid no specific attention to the chatter, my mind going blank with white noise whenever the topic of ultimate talents came up. He's a bit jelly, I get that. I guess he's experiencing what regular ultimates would be experiencing outside of, well, I don't belong with you guys. As we finished our meals, Misty and Cyrus offered to pick up the dishes. Sorry, and everyone else restlessly waited to hear what had happened to me. Okay. So you waited, you left him in suspense? You didn't say? Echo, you have no idea how worried I was. Ash, if you're feeling up to it, would you mind talking about what happened? Well, I was feeling tired from running around the mansion exploring, so after the welcome announcement in the second floor, atrium, I decided to go back to my personal room for a nap. Going down to the foyer, I was curious about the front door. I went to go outside, so naturally, I grabbed the door handle, but was electrocuted by it. Forte found me collapsed and carried me back to his room to rest. You were electrocuted by the door handle? Perhaps we should investigate. And they just shock her. It's like Macy's like, let me see. Yes, electrocution is real. Imagine. Of course not. I simply want to inspect the door handle for any suspicious mechanisms. We should also check the floor maps again to see if there are any other similarly rigged exits. And what would this accomplish? Their safety as ultimate students in the Preservation Project safe house has already been compromised by the existence of such a trap. Cyrus was right. It seemed as if we had already fallen into some kind of trap the moment we woke. So we're just going to do nothing? Yeah, we have to figure out something. I'm surprised we didn't start the killing him already. Oh. Whoops. Oh, no, never mind. Even the darkest night will end, and the sun will rise. Weird. So we're just not gonna... Is there no killing game stuff here? Is it just people just kill each other? Sounds like a plan. We shall meet here tomorrow morning for breakfast and discussion. Yeah, yeesh, some first day, huh? I feel like art has not contributed at all to this. Actually, stop me back. What the fuck? Look, Echo, I'm sorry if you felt hurt that I didn't tell you about my talent. Huh? How did you know? It's like you were written all over your face, brother. You're just jealous. I'm your best friend, aren't I? I can tell when you're distraught. It was after that special welcome announcement I noticed you were off. It must have been difficult feeling like you don't belong. I admit it's all been awfully overwhelming. I never meant to keep it from you. It's just... I feel like being involved with me could only ever cause trouble. Not the horse racing aspect, but the ultimate student status aspect. To get tied up with such intense people could only amount to ultimate levels of trouble. Yeah, it's true, killing games. You know, it's killing games. Ash, you know I'm a friend through and through. I don't think being friends with Ashley Westbridge, horse girl, is any trouble. I love you, Echo. You really are a good friend. Of course, I love you too. She's so dying, brother. She's dying. No, I'm surprised that we're still not, you know. Oh, yeah, I'm hungry, brother. I'm hungry. But I have to wait for the holy water. Hey, you two. Is something wrong? Nope. In fact, we're having a strategy meeting. Strategy meeting? Without detectation? What the fuck? I would ask me perhaps our being locked in the mansion suggested it... Oh, what the fuck? It's a big puzzle, yeah, sure. Think about it. Escape rooms exist, so maybe this mansion is just one giant escape room. That would be cool. I admit it's not impossible. It does sound interesting. Right? So, what do you think? I'm not sure yet. I have a feeling it's some convoluted ARG scheme. ARG? Alternate reality game. It's a type of game that is interacted with throughout different media experiences, whether it be online or in real life. Tasks range from decrypting audio logs on a website to doing something odd, like cleaning up local cemeteries. Wow. I can't speak. And if this is an ARG, it must be a puppet master that's setting these things up, much like an escape room's game master. I don't think I've heard of an ARG before, to be honest. I don't really know about it. I am very experienced with escape rooms. Puzzles are my strong suit. But it's like, alright, I'm gonna sleep, bro. I can't with you guys anymore. I can't. Is there no mascot? Is it no killing game? To think I'd be stuck in a luxury mansion with super talented students. My life before this moment had hardly been as eventful as this single day. I lived a rather average life, with as little trouble one could hope for. It was almost utopian in a sense. I never thought it boring or repetitive. It was like my mundane life caused me to be a little more worrisome than any other person, likely as I will to keep everything the same going forward. However, this strange situation threw me in a state of disarray. I was wholly out of my element. Above all, I couldn't help but feel guilty for making Ashley worry. Whatever it is I found myself in, I clearly didn't have a place. I should get some proper rest. Just go to bed? Tomorrow, what are we going to discover? The moon! Hello? The moon? Prologue end? Oh. What's in the middle? Is this the start of the prologue? What's this the... What? Brother. What was I playing this whole time? What? Brother, I thought I was done with the prologue. I was not? Oh no. Oh, brother. Well, I mean, there's still a bit more time. You know what? I think I'm gonna... I don't know. Let's see. So, the events of yesterday weren't part of some kind of strange dream. I am curious. As to what happens, because I was like, that's... What's different in this prologue? Because all this felt like the prologue already. I was expecting this to be the end. Maybe we can end it here. Like now we can meet Ashley. We can end it here. I think. Right? Good morning, Ash. You sleep alright last night? Yeah, I slept alright considering... Yeah. Listen, brother, you have to live with it, okay? You have to live with it. You might be an ultimate, you don't know. There has to be a reason. There has to be a reason you're here. Yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna save the game. Alright, so far I think the prologue is fine. I do like that we have this difference here where they have the main character not knowing if they have a title or not and feeling bad for it. But at the same time I'm like, okay, where are we going with this story? Because I was like, oh, this has to be the prologue so far. So I was expecting to see the killing game start. But not only did it not start, we just started the prologue apparently. So I'm like, what are we gonna be doing now? Doing all this time? I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out next time. But that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching. Do take care, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.